Okay, guys, so Valencia nil, FC Barcelona 5. And what are your thoughts on this game? This is the final score. And if we dive into the first half, first off, Ferran Torres, you are a bully. Because how on earth will you say that this is your former club and you score them 4 goals in space of 2 encounters, 2 close encounters? Hi, you are a very wicked person. And to even top it all off, he wrote something on his shirt saying, I remember you, Valencia. I did not forget you, something like that. And someone was like, this guy he always turns up when this guy always turns up when it's against Valencia. Because how do you score a hat trick in the first half? I mean, in the first half, it was free flowing. The goals were so fast because in the third minute, Ferran Torres scored the first goal, and that was like a crazy one because he perfectly executes the chance, and that was a nice one. And he did not waste time. He scored the second goal, although that second goal could have been for someone else because the shot hit the bar and Ferran Torres capitalizes on it and he scores his second goal. And as if it was not enough, the goals kept flying in because the play was so fluid. The play in the first half was so fluid, but there was something that was kind of concerning. I feel like the first half defense line was a bit. It was the sync. Let me say it this way: the synchronization of the defense in the first half and the second half. I felt like the second half was better because the offside trap was perfected in that second half. We'll get to that. And the first half again brought us a catalogue of goals, and that game ended 5 goals to nothing. In the second half, people were thinking that Lamine Yamal was just he was having a stiff game, was having a bad game. But then we know, as Barcelona fans, we know Yamal's impact in this game. He is doing it. He keeps doing it, and he was crowned with a goal yesterday. I know he could have gotten like 2 goals. He was doing very well, but then people would not see it because they always look at goals and assists every time. They tend to overlook the performances. And speaking of performances, let's talk about Alex Balde. This guy, I said earlier that this guy, his arc is going up, and it is evident because he delivered a wonderful assist. I mean, imagine if Balde keeps delivering these precise crosses into the 18-yard box. I mean, we have a deadly fullback in our hands. What are we not saying? We have a deadly fullback in our hands, and that is so amazing because Balde since this season, in fact, Balde in 2025 has 3 assists and 1 goal already. Balde, I mean that's good for a fullback. That's very good for a fullback, and I love that for him. And long may he continue because in this season, Balde is explosive. He's so amazing. He's doing the work, and I love that for him. I want him to perform in this season. It's almost as if he's on a mission and he will accomplish that mission. Speaking of accomplishment, Rafinha has accomplished another goal contribution to his stats, and he has about, if I'm not mistaken, 39 goal contributions in all competitions. I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy. Rafinha is currently a Ballon d'Or material this season. He's putting up the numbers. It's almost as if any game he plays in this season, he has something to offer the team, and that is what a player that's contending for the big stage should be doing. Anyways, the second half was another part of the game, and there was something I want to pinpoint. Pau Kubasi in the first half was amazing, but then Valencia players, they were trying to injure Hansi Flick's number 1 centre back. I mean, why do you keep kicking him? Why are you kicking him? Anyways, he had a good performance, but then Hansi Flick made the right choice to pull him out of the game and replace him with Inigo Martinez, which in the second half it clicked perfectly because the sync, the harmony between Eric Garcia and Inigo Martinez, it clicked very well, and the offside trap was almost perfect because they caught Sadiq Umar several times offside with one that he scored, and he thought that he had scored. If you score Barcelona a goal, you should watch your back because you might not have that goal. You might just be offside. So it happened. Valencia players were offside, they were offside, and they were offside. They could not bear it. At some point, I think it was Diakabi. He was begging. He was begging. In my mind, I was like, this guy is begging, please, coach, remove me. I beg. I'm not tired. Anyways, speaking of which, Eric Garcia is another standout performer in this match. People are undermining the fact that Eric Garcia is putting up brilliant performances. They will not say the truth because he's not their favorite player. But then Eric Garcia, in truth, he has been pretty much decent. I mean, yesterday was this game against Valencia he had a good performance. Let us speak the truth of ourselves. Eric Garcia slotted well with Inigo Martinez in that defense to execute that offside trap. And that is very wonderful because it makes the defending easier. And if you watch how close they were to the middle of the field, they did it so brilliantly. There was one in the I think the 70th, I mean the 80th minute, where they pushed so high that the opponent knew that he was already going offside, and it was a perfectly timed move. And that's what we want, because most times these players, they are not blessed with speed, so they might not be able to put out the danger fast with their speed. So they tend to use their brains, they tend to use their IQ to execute the offside trap, and that's wonderful. So guys, what are your thoughts? 5-0 in favor of Barcelona, and our possible opponents for the semi-finals might be Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, and Real Sociedad. Who would you like to play in the semi-finals? Please guys, do let me know what your thoughts are, and let's talk. Cheers.